for inviting me to be here. I feel so privileged after hearing you speak and say a little bit about yourselves and about the objectives of this club. I really feel as if I've landed in the right place. So congratulations all for this incredible initiative, and pranams to Mohanji for this wonderful work. So, stress. My question to you, first of all, is, do you know what it feels like to be stressed?
Yes.
Yes? Because we know this feeling, don't we? Even starting off very, very young, even babies, when they cry, they experience this intense stress. And the United Nations has even said that this is the pandemic of the 21st century. So today, around the world, more people are dying of stress and stress-related diseases and illnesses and ailments than anything else. So it is really, really vitally important that we understand what it is. We know that when we feel stressed, that this is not a good place to stay in. So if you like, I'll just spend a little moment explaining this. So what happens when we get stressed? We're triggered in something, and for many of us, it could be something different, some talking in front of a camera, others exams or whatever it is when somebody speaks to you. We all know when we're triggered with stress, what actually happens in our body. So the body secretes very powerful hormones called adrenaline. You've all heard of adrenaline, I guess. So adrenaline is that fight or flight hormone. So it sends all the energy from our health system inside our body to the arms or the legs so that we can run or fight. And if we can't do either one of those, we freeze to save our life. Now, if our life is in danger and it's a real fear that we need this energy to fight for our lives, then adrenaline is fantastic. However, mostly in our time, we get afraid of something that we can't do anything about. We can't fight a system. People try, but then they just get sick. Because when you are fighting something, when you put fight in your head, I'm going to fight disease, for example, it's self-defeating because you put yourself into secreting adrenaline and your immune system goes down and all your body's ability to repair itself, to heal itself, is out. So all you can do is freeze. And this is the precursor of all disease. So constriction, everything locks down. So you said you felt this lockdown. And life is movement, is expansion, is growth. So we have to first of all understand that fear and stress, most of the time, are really counterproductive. So when we experience this stress, we become less intelligent because we activate our reptilian hindbrain. And so we just lash out, we do things without thinking, we make decisions that later cost us a lot. So we become less intuitive because it cuts us off from our higher link with life, which is intelligent, where we get our intuition from our higher resources. It's just there to save our lives. So this is what we have to, it's this pandemic all over the world of this stress. We have to really understand, no, this is not good. We must stop it. So that's the first thing. I can't allow myself all day long to live in stress. So what do we do to stop this? So this is where we have another set of hormones in our body called oxytocin, the love hormone, and endorphins, the well-being hormone. So once we know consciously that I have a choice because these two groups of hormones are like two columns in us: fear and stress, and love and well-being. And they are antagonistic. You can't have both of them at the same time. It's one or the other, right? So it's a choice. Most people don't know they have a choice, but we do. So if, let's imagine now you're stressed because of exams or something is going on, how can I shut down the adrenaline, which is a very powerful chemical, and fire up the love hormone, oxytocin, and endorphins? This is the key, and not many people are teaching it. So that we can instantly, at any time, anywhere, inhibit the stress hormones and fire up the love and well-being hormones. And everybody has the choice at any time. And when you're in love, in other words, secreting oxytocin, your immune system goes up. So we're now talking about the fear of a virus. So what happens if I fear this virus? I start to secrete my panic hormones. I can't run. I can't fight. So I freeze, and the lockdown is that I freeze. And guess what? My immune system is going right down. So this exposes me to, so the only real answer to this is, how do I secrete oxytocin, which allows my immune system to go up, to become more intelligent, more intuitive, feel loving and connected with everybody, more creative? Isn't that what we all want? Of course it is. So that's the answer to that one in a nutshell.